Good morning, Coach Lane here. It is June 29th, 10:07, so about 37 minutes into the market here. And we've had a great market this morning. Market opened right in here, had a huge drop, and then an even bigger push up, which is typical of the market. The second drop is usually bigger than the first drop, and this one has been. We had a target here of unfinished business, which it surpassed. And we've got one of those interesting scenarios going where we got two wave threes forming at the same time. And I was actually looking short, much further back. I was actually looking short back in here. I thought we were going to drop here to... I thought we had a wave 3 to the downside back here, and this was going to be another drop to the hawk. Anyways, it just turned into a wave to the upside now, so there's always things working inside of each other. We got unfinished business down here for later, and then I keep just moving this up to my hawk, as that should be the target for the next drop. And that's what I'm looking at. We're definitely kind of exhausted to the upside here. So we should have a fairly significant pullback on the 1632. So I'm going to look for that. I'm going to switch over to my 3 and my 4 here. We got an orange bar on the 4. We would need this pullback to the eagle on the 4 here, and then a wick down bar. I don't know that I would be taking it all the way to there. This is an area, you'll see a line pop up here in a second. That's an area where we could have a significant change in direction, so let's see if this wicks down. Okay, that didn't hold. That's all right. So even though I'm looking at my 3 and my 4, I'm still peeking over at my 8. It dropped with red bars on the 8. It's pushing up with red bars. Yeah, I gotta assume there's a drop coming here. Okay, let's see if we get a pullback that holds here. Nice little flag there on the 4. Power Pro's dropping on the 8. Energy's opening up to the downside on the 8. Nope, not quite yet. Maybe this time. Ooh, a little late on the fill there. So this is where the traveler is. So we could have some sort of conversation here. Make sure we get our 2.2. This is an extendable trade, but I am not going to extend this. Not perfect. Oh, filled right at the edge too. Let's see how far this pushes now. Let's stay with this as if we're in the trade. This is a potential. This should kick off right here. Wow. I'm really glad we didn't extend that now. I really see this coming down further. I'm going to flip you back to the 8 and 16. That's a very, very shallow wave 4. I knew better than to extend that, although I did think this was going to come back to the Traveler. Not to the Hawk, per se, because this is now doing its wave 3. So I kind of expected this, A, B, C, drop into, at that time the Traveler would have moved up to about here, kind of that A, B, C. And then this on the 16 would have come down to here and then had one final push up, dragging the Hawk up, getting the Traveler outside. Then we'd have the potential drop for wave 4 for the Falcon 16. So I'm definitely a little surprised by that. But nonetheless, I'm glad I didn't extend my trade. I might even have to consider myself a little bit lucky that I got filled, because that thing reversed on a dime. So thank you, RTY, for taking care of me on that trade. Anyways, I'll mark up this chart, and I thank you for watching another trading video. Have a great day.